Hey, my friends, this is Kevin, and welcome to the Slow English Podcast. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed this? You understand English very well. You can watch movies. You can listen to podcasts. You can even read articles. But when it's time to speak, suddenly your mind goes blank. The words don't come out. Does that sound familiar? Don't worry, you are not alone. Many English learners have the same problem. They understand a lot, but they still cannot speak confidently. Why does this happen? And more importantly, how can we fix it? That's exactly what we're going to talk about today. In this episode, I'll share 4 simple tips that will help you start speaking more often and with more confidence. And as always, I'll speak slowly and clearly so you can use this episode for shadowing. That means you can listen, repeat, and try to follow my rhythm and my voice. This way, you practice both listening and speaking at the same time. Now, let's get started. First, it's important to understand this. Listening and speaking are not the same skill. Many learners say, I can understand almost everything, but I can't speak. And that's normal. Here's why. When you're reading or listening, your brain is in receive mode. You're taking in English, understanding ideas, but you don't have to build any sentences yourself. Speaking is very different. It's create mode. Suddenly, you need to find the right words, put them in order, make a sentence, and say it clearly, all in just a few seconds. That's why it feels harder, even for advanced learners. And here's the key. Most learners don't actually train this skill. They spend time on grammar books, movies, listening exercises, or writing. And that's all useful, but it doesn't replace speaking practice. If you don't open your mouth and use your voice, your speaking won't really grow. Think of it this way. Speaking is like learning to cook, ride a bike, or dance. You can watch videos and read books about it, but until you do it with your own hands, or in this case, your own voice, you won't get better. The good news is, the more you practice speaking, the easier it becomes. Step by step, word by word, your confidence grows. So today, here's my mission. I want to help you speak more often, and I want you to feel relaxed and confident every time you use English. And to make that easier, I'm going to share 4 simple tips that can really help you speak better and speak more. Tip number 1, start talking, even if your grammar isn't perfect. This is super important. Many learners delay speaking because they think, I'll talk when my grammar is perfect. I need to study more first. I don't want to make mistakes. But here's the truth. You don't need perfect grammar to start speaking. You just need to be understood. For example, think about learning to cook. The first time, maybe the soup is too salty or the rice is too soft. It's not perfect, but people can still eat it. And with more practice, your cooking improves. Or think about when someone is learning to drive. At first, they may not change gears smoothly, but the car still moves forward. With practice, they improve. Speaking English works the same way. Clarity is more important than perfection. The more you use it, the better it gets. Making mistakes means you're trying, learning, and using English in real life. Even native speakers make grammar mistakes sometimes. Just talk. Mistakes are part of learning. So don't hold back. Use the grammar you already know. Keep it simple. Use short sentences. Focus on saying what you want to say. Your grammar will improve, step by step. But meanwhile, you'll already be speaking, and that's the real win. Tip number 2. Learn phrases, chunks, not just single words. Here's a helpful tip, my friend. It can really make learning English easier and more fun. Instead of studying one word at a time, try learning phrases that people actually say in daily life. What do I mean by phrases? These are small groups of words that go together naturally, like little building blocks you can use anytime you speak. They help you sound more fluent and confident without having to think too much about grammar. When you know chunks, something amazing happens. You don't have to stop and think about how to build a sentence from scratch. The phrase is already in your brain, ready to use. Other useful chunks could be, "What do you mean?" "I'm not sure." "That sounds great." "I need a break." These are real English phrases that people actually say. When you learn and practice chunks like these, you don't have to stop and think about every word. The phrase is ready in your brain, and you sound more natural, more fluent, and more confident. So how can you learn chunks? Here are some easy ways. Listen to real conversations in podcasts, movies, or TV shows. Notice the phrases people repeat. Write them down. Don't just write a word. Write the whole phrase. For example, "I'll get back to you." "It depends on the situation." That's a good question. Say them out loud. Repeat them often. Practice using them in your own conversations. Little by little, these chunks become part of your English. And then, speaking starts to feel much easier, more natural, and more fun. Tip number 3, talk to yourself every day. This tip is so simple. If you want to improve your English, the key is to use your voice every single day. You might say, "But I have no partner to practice with. I don't live in an English-speaking country." I get it. You don't need anyone else to start speaking. You can practice by talking to yourself. You might think it is a little bit strange. Yes, it might feel a bit weird at first, but believe me, speaking to yourself is like a free gym for your brain and your mouth. No pay, no schedule, no pressure, no judging. You can make mistakes, repeat as many times as you want, and improve at your own pace. And it really works. Think of it this way. Every sentence you say out loud is a workout for your English. Your brain and mouth are getting stronger. Your speaking becomes faster. And speaking English will start to feel easier. And the best part, you are learning anytime, anywhere, in your own space. So, my friend, start small. Speak to yourself for 5 minutes today. Use simple sentences. Use the chunks you learned before. And don't worry about mistakes. The more you do it, the more confident and fluent you will become. Tip number 4. Use AI to practice English. This tip is very useful, my friend. Sometimes you need a partner to speak English with, and AI can be your English-speaking partner anytime, anywhere. Some great AI tools you can use are ChatGPT, Copilot, and Pi. My favorite is ChatGPT. It's very useful to use it every day. You can type or speak, have short or long conversations, and it will respond like a real person. The best part? AI never gets tired. It won't judge your mistakes. It encourages you and helps you practice safely. You don't need a teacher or even a class to start speaking. Just open ChatGPT and say something like, "Hi, I'm learning English. Can we talk? Can we practice speaking about my day?" You can ask it to correct your English, speak slowly, or explain words while you chat. It's like having a personal, patient teacher available 24/7. AI can really become your supportive partner on your English journey. In this episode of Slow English Podcast, we talked about why many learners can understand English, but still find it hard to speak. Remember, speaking takes practice, time, and patience. Keep using your voice every day and believe in yourself. If you enjoyed this episode, hit subscribe to the Slow English Podcast. That way, you'll always have new, easy lessons to help your English grow one small step at a time. I'm Kevin, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode.